on my way home with an old smelly car. I'm on my way to pick up a car that I accidentally bought. Still not sure if this is a dream or a nightmare. The Buick Reatta is a rare two-seater car from the late 1980s, early 90s, which I developed an unhealthy obsession with, as you can see from my previous video. Beginning of last summer, I found one just 3 hours from my house. It was a convertible, which is rare. It was in Canada, which is even rarer, and it was on a local silent auction site. I couldn't believe it. I also couldn't drive 3 hours to see it before the auction ended, so I bid blind. Then I panicked and raised my bid, and guess what? I won. The day before I left to go pick up the car, I ran across a red Reatta in the wild. This never happens. They're exceedingly rare where I live. I took it as a good sign, but maybe I shouldn't have. Getting it plated turned out to be impossible. The local SAAQ was booked solid. The only SAAQ that I was able to get an appointment at was the one in Drummondville, which is halfway between Montreal and Quebec City. It's on my way to pick up the car. They told me that my car needs, because it's older than 25 years old, to have an evaluation. Not a mechanical evaluation to see whether it's roadworthy. It's an evaluation to see how much tax I need to pay. They want to charge me more money. So this is typical Quebec. They've hired 13 bureaucrats at salary to charge me an extra $1. So I came up here with my family, but I will not be going down with them. Instead, I found a $40 night at a lovely auberge hostel, and I'm going to stay the night here because I have the evaluation scheduled for tomorrow, and unless something goes horribly wrong, I will be visiting the SAAQ again to register the car, get my plate. And then I actually get to see the car and find out if I can actually drive it home, which I think I can based on what I saw, but there's a lot of ifs there. Well, it probably looks good on the phone, but this car kind of smells bad. Now that I'm actually in the car after so many months of obsessing over it, I actually feel kind of sad. I feel a little let down because, yes, it's a 30-year-old car. Stuff is not perfect, and the last owner, he didn't finish. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. The tires are probably from the 90s. I'm really nervous about driving this anywhere, but I don't really have a choice. What can I say? Dreams can be nightmares too. And why is there a vice grip here? I can't even plate the car yet. I still have to go to the SAAQ. So I went into the SAAQ and gave the guy my papers, And he went and talked to a colleague for what seemed like 20 minutes, but was probably just 5. And he came out again, took my papers, photocopied them, which I figured was a good sign, and he gave me a provisional plate. Now I just have to take the bus, walk down that road to the storage place, and then the real struggle begins. I don't know if I'm roadworthy, but I am on the road. Noisy, it's so noisy on the road. No, no, no. So I had convinced myself that this car was something special. And now that I'm in it, I have to say, it's just a smelly old Buick. It literally smells. Okay, you know what, it's just nice being out. One thing I will say, once I forgot about all the things that are stressing me out about this car and just enjoyed the countryside, it's fine. It's a little noisy, but I think that's the muffler. Another thing to fix. So I guess what I want to say is, as SAAQ said,
after a time, you may find that having is not so pleasing a thing after all as wanting.